Right, everyone. So happy couple days after Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a great time with their friends and their family member. Being thankful for good health, right? Being thankful for good health and all the good things that are coming our way. Wanted to dive into this real quick. The biggest fear that people are having right now is that they may have missed their opportunity to sell their home. And the reason why I believe that a lot of people are feeling this way is because there's not a lot of hype, there's not a lot of buzz around real estate. Matter of fact, a lot of it is very doom and gloom. It's very pessimistic. You know, people are saying that nobody's buying. There's constant fear going around about interest rates going up higher, higher, and higher. And people are really starting to wonder whether or not they'll be able to sell their home at any time in the very near future, let alone be able to buy, given interest rates are almost double what they were not even 8, 9 months ago. And with some of that fear that's going around, there's actually been somewhat of a halt, really a halt in our real estate market where people are just kind of saying, hey, right now I want to take a break from buying. I want to take a break from making a decision. I want to take a break from just dealing with it all together. And meanwhile, you have homes sitting on the market over 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, depending on what price range. We're starting to see properties come back down into those 200 ranges, 300 ranges. And for a minute there was no such thing as a $200,000 home or a $300,000 home. And not only are we seeing 200s and 300s, but we're also seeing the comeback of seller financing. That's right. And that's one of the things I like to think that we specialize in is seller financing, where the seller says, hey, I own the property. I'll make you a deal to act as the bank. I will get the interest rate that we agree to. And even those are starting to come back. I remember running a search probably about 5 months ago for seller financing for one of our clients. And in the entire state of Arizona, maybe four of them came up. And what that told me right then and there, sellers were not interested in trying to finance a deal. They were more interested trying to get a deal sold to the highest bidder. And now those times have completely changed. And what's funny is we sold our home back in May, which absolutely marks the peak of the market. Within a month of May going into June, we noticed that the market had started to decline. Interest rates started going up. No more of those multiple offer situations. People were starting to take more of a high road in terms of whether or not they were going to sell or whether they were going to just stay still and see what the market did. And that's where a lot of people are starting to feel regret. Did I miss my opportunity? Has time passed me by? Well, I want you to remember something. It took a long time for people to start memorizing or remembering the fact that we were in a market where prices were going up so high that we had a lot of buyers who were still trying to make regular offers, asking sellers for contingencies or asking sellers for concessions, and in which case that wasn't happening. But it took the trend for buyers to start realizing that the market had switched. We were already into a very strong seller market at that point. And I think the same holds true right now is the market is shifting. And I think that if you're not paying attention to it, you may be on the very tail end of that shift versus on the very front of it. So now we had over a year and a half, close to 2 years worth of very aggressive real estate sales, prices going very high, climbing over that 24-month period. Now we've seen a cooling process, which has happened over the last 6 to 7 months. Keep something in mind. Everything is cyclical. Everything changes. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. It's going to be a series of different progressions. Right now, very well could be the progression where we're starting to see things level out. If you want to buy a home, you're going to be able to negotiate a great deal. If you want to sell your home because you still recognize that the value is still fairly high, then it's very simple. You have to be able to negotiate and you have to be able to leverage what you want to get out of the sale of your home at the same time by giving the buyer what they need to be able to purchase your home. So if when you're thinking that you missed your opportunity, keep something in mind. Opportunity is what you make of it. And if you think about it, the opportunity is poised right now for people to start making deals. It's no longer one-sided. It's not just in the seller's favor. It's no longer one side. It's no longer in the buyer's favor. Now it's going to be more of a split situation where both parties have to come together and say, hey, listen, I'd like to sell. I'd like to buy. What can we do to marriage this deal together and make something happen? And if you do that, then you don't have to worry about whether you're going to be in regret of missing an opportunity or not, because you'll be in a prime position to take advantage of what's happening right now. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Give me a like, send me a message, and just leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts on the market is. Let me know what, if you recently have sold, what your experience was like. If you have recently bought, I'd like to hear what your experience was like and just how you're kind of going through things, and maybe just add a little bit more to our forum, and we can see how we can help with answering any of your questions. Anyways, thank you for watching and tuning in. Have a great day.